goodness, why are you doing this to me today? There we go. No, please. Okay. Welcome to Suffer Free Plays. Suffer Free at 3, which all of you know that in order to get to yourself monetized, you have to get to those subscribers, and the best way to do that, of course, is to have a set schedule. And you know, I had commitment issues. I'd be all over the place, but I'm at the point now where I have to have a set schedule. So Suffer Free at 3, that's what it's been for the last 3 weeks. And I'm not ready to do a big blast for followers yet, as far as send out my invitations to everybody on my Facebook and my other media following sites. But right now is about finding my voice. So I think I'm finding the voice, and then my lighting and the angles, and yeah, I'm playing my game. I play Dead by Daylight. I also like to play Grand Theft Auto 5. My fighting game of choice, which I always have to have a fighting game, has been the Mortal Kombat 11, which I've been top 50%, and in the world that's pretty good, But yeah, I enjoy that game. And then also you got to have something fun and light, because all my games seem to be pretty heavy. Dead by Daylight, Mortal Kombat, and Grand Theft Auto are all pretty blood and guts games. But Fall Guys is fun. It's a strategy game. It's a racing kind of fun. It reminds me of the Japanese kind of fun competition shows you'd see, where people are like kind of jumping into different things and trying to race to the end. So yeah, those are my games for now. So I'm gonna start out as a survivor today. I'm gonna switch to killer probably after three rounds. No, I'm gonna do 4 or 5. I love playing survivor, but yeah, it's better if you play killer sometimes and survivor, because you got to be constantly reminding of each side, because even as a survivor, you want to remember how the killer sees, so you can duck a certain way, because that sight being in first person versus being like in a second person view as a survivor is a real big difference. So alright, enough banter. I'm here. I was actually only technically 1 minute late, so yeah, I'm doing better than last week. Alright, here we go. Switch to, I'm gonna go with my bro. That's right, Adam. I said I was never gonna buy any characters, but Adam was the first one I bought, and because it was a super cheap sale, $2.99. Like, wow, I had to do it. So yeah, searching for a match. Let's go ahead and hook him up with some perks and go to the blood web. See here. Yes, I need a mountain. Please. Let's just spend. Yeah, I'm not going to spend much more. So I've got my perks all purpled up. Yeah, when the perks are purple, you start off with yellow perks, and then you have to level them up to green, and then you level it up to purple. So my perks that I chose are pretty strong. They're good perks, and I mean they're leveled all the way up. So Adam is one of my best players. I'm gonna go for a map as an item add-on. Maps let you see different things on the playing field that nobody else can. And let's do glass bead. Unlocks the marker ability on the secondary action button. Create markers that the other survivors can see. So yeah, remember, it's 4 survivors, 1 killer, and you're working with the survivors to not get killed pretty much and escape. You have to finish generators. When you finish 5 generators, you can leave the property pretty much. right. Yeah. See here. Another add-on. Crystal bead. Every survivor sees the aura generated by the map. Yeah, I like that. So since I have a map, it's usually just for me. But this add-on allows all of my survivors to see, as I'm using the map, they can see the items as well. So, and that helps the team. So I'm going to go for that. Lastly, why is it taking? Some days it takes really long to get a match when you first join on to, to get into the lobby. But some days it doesn't take this long. I mean, okay. Let's just be patient today. Suffer free. Let's be suffer free. Suffer free. Suffer free starts with me. Go with this. Fragrant Sweet Willem will grant 100% bonus blood points in the boldness category and its stack. So if I had another item that gave blood points bonus, it would stack with that. Some things say they don't stack. So if you know that item gives blood points, don't pick anything else that'll, thinking you're going to get blood points for it. But most of them stack for the most part. All right, I'm ready to go. Let me tell you about my perks. So the 4 perks I have, and perks, killers have perks too. They have killer perks, but the survivor perks are geared towards kind of healing them. Being a little stealthy sometimes. When the killer hits you, you get injured, and then if he hits you again, you're in a dying state and you're on the ground crawling. So the only way you can get healed is by an item, which is a first aid kit, or another survivor can come. Survivors can always heal each other. So my first perk is Unbreakable, which means past battles have taught you a thing or two about survival. Grants the ability to fully recover from the dying state. So right, when you're dying, you can only get up if a survivor comes to try to heal you, because you can't even use your toolbox. It's on the ground somewhere. But this perk allows you to, you can already heal yourself when you're dying, but you get to a point where you can't heal anymore and you need help. This will take you past that, and you'll be able to stand up and you'll be able to run and hide. So it's really good to have. Okay, hey, we got something. Yes. Yeah. So, and then my next perk that is going to show on that list is it's called Deliverance. Oh, where's the rest of them? All right. Usually when it does that, it switches to they're popping in. When all 4 are there, it'll start a timeout clock. It'll be 60 seconds, and once it gets to 0, the game starts. But it won't start that clock until all 4 survivors are in. But anyways, let's get back to my perks that I was telling you about. See there, countdown clock has started right down there in the lower, like I'm trying to look down there anyways. Perk, the next one, Deliverance. Yeah, this one's really good too. When the killer gets you down in the dying state, he can either just leave you crawling and go try to catch other people, or what he's supposed to do is actually pick you up and hang you on these huge meat hooks all over the property. And he actually hangs you by the shoulder. This hook goes through your back and you're just like hanging, dangling. And after you let out a blood-curdling scream, you're just like, oh, and then you have to wait for your survivor friends to come and try to get you off. But Deliverance, you actually are able to pull yourself off of that hook. But it has its bad points. If you are the first one hooked, you will not be able to use your Deliverance. So you cannot be the first one out of all 4 of you hooked. And you also, and this is really why, because in order for Deliverance to activate for you, you have to have made a rescue. Meaning you had to have went and rescued someone off of a hook, and it has to be a safe rescue. So the killer couldn't have been nearby lurking, and then all of a sudden that person is slashed back down on the ground, which happens a lot. That person has to have gotten off the hook and not been touched by the killer for at least 10 seconds. So it's risky, but I do it, and I love it when my Deliverance isn't totally like snatched from me by being hooked for the first survivor. It works great. So Let's pray that Suffer Free Rich is not the first one hooked. It's like a game I play with myself every time. But you have to be hooked 3 times to be out of the game. But yeah, you still don't want to be hooked anytime. But obviously, there's going to be some really good killers. Michael Myers, he is the worst. So let's just pray. I hope this is not Michael Myers. I'll be like throwing the damn controller into the TV. No, I'm just kidding. So. The Midnight Grove. Yeah, they do. I like this game. I saw somebody streaming it, and I just thought it was just so funny and kind of it's scary, but it's kind of like when I was watching it, it's kind of more cute. But once I started trying to play it, and I was just kept getting killed, and I couldn't do the generators, I was scared for a minute. But yeah, it's good strategy. It's co-op because all the characters are actual other human beings, out there in Gameland, you know, playing the game. And I love co-op games. All right, here we go. Oh shoot, let me check my chat. I forgot to turn that on. There could be people in my chat room and I'm not paying attention. Uh-oh. I'm gonna hide. No, no, I'm busy. I gotta check my damn. What? Okay, fine. They won't let. No, I gotta go to my channel first. You gotta have to wait. I'm not playing with y'all. Here we go. I'm on. Anybody in the chat? Okay, good. All right, let's go. I'm sorry. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, good, I escaped. Right, let me go help them. Oh, actually, you know what? Leave him alone. Leave him alone, you big dummy. Just get out of here. Bitch ass. How dare you? Let me come heal my friend. Come on, I'm coming. Get up, come on. Come on. Alright, fine. That's fine. Let's do the generator. He's right. Smart. No, she quit on us. She quit on us. No, it's not right. Why I'm so concerned with the other survivors today. Mind my business. That girl's... Oh, God. Oh, crapola. Oh, my God. Why, Rich? Why? Shaking. Crapola. Well, there goes my deliverance. I wasn't the first one, but the reason you lose it if you get hooked before you rescue is because you can only use deliverance on your first hook, mind you. Yeah. Come on, girl. Oh, sorry. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm not feeling good. What are you doing, Richie? What are you doing? So yes, this is what the third, no, this is the second hook. So yeah, I've been hooked twice. So I go into struggles mode. no, no. Oh crap, he's a one-hitter quitter. Damn. Where's my decisive strike, man? Oh, because I started 30%. Alright, that's my third. That's what the third hook looks like. You get ushered up into the heavens by a very creepy looking creature. That is a shame. Shame. Oh yeah. I'm gonna need a nap because I had a nice lunch and I always get that itis. Is what we call it. That's how we call it, itis. The ninja-itis. Ninja-itis. Yeah, let's just say that's what we said. Adam, you look a little sloppy in that jacket. Copy character right there. And I wanted to buy that jacket for him. I didn't realize it would come with a sloppy undershirt. But I still like it. It's fine. It's fine. Let's see if I can change something. Let's put on some let's put on some slacks. Kind of slack it out. Yeah, some black slacks. Ew, that looks worse. Bummy. Ew, it's that damn wife beater. It looks too dingy. I always gotta throw mine away when we get to that level. Dingy. We can't have that. This actually kind of drowns a little bit of that out. It's not as contrast. But come on now. Uh-oh. I have 6 seconds to get up to add item. Boom. No! Okay, good. Somebody wasn't ready and they changed it last second. Oh, that means somebody left the actual lobby, so they had to start it over. Okay, good. I got me a nice little med kit up there. Let me put a let's see, let's put an offering. Yeah, offerings do different things. Like this one, for instance, is called Shiny Coin, and calls on the entity to create 2 more chests. So yeah, every time you get onto the playing board, the playing field, there will be 2 chests somewhere on the map, and you can open the chest. Probably takes about a good 10 seconds. I'm gonna say a 10-second average. So you see how everything in this is time oriented, because it's kind of like you have to use your time very wisely, and especially survivors have to be completing generators. If somebody's getting chased and they're good at being chased and they can loop the killer, that gives us plenty of time to get some of these generators knocked out. So everybody has a role, but as long as you're always trying to do something for the end goal, the killer, actually, yeah, I gotta play killer after this. The killer, his goal, his main thing is to hook survivors, but it's also to kind of police, excuse me, police all of these generators that are spread out. So he gets to see the auras of the generators all the time, because he has to go from generator to generator and kind of make sure, because there's only one of him. It's 4 survivors, so that kind of gives it a little bit of a balance that he can see the generators right away. Survivors can get perks that they add on or bring with them that'll show them where the generators are. Deja Vu shows 3 at a time. It'll show the first 3, the closest 3 to you, and then it'll have a cooldown period, I think, for a minute and a half. Then it'll start back up. So there's several different generator reading perks. So then again, some people don't need the perks to find the generators, because it is annoying sometimes. But if it's an open map with an open ceiling and like pretty much open air, a lot of times you can kind of look off into the distance. I'd say maybe like a 16 to 20 meter distance, even further sometimes, but generally you can kind of look off, and if you look up above the trees just a little bit, you'll see the blinking lights of the generators. Once you complete them, they're kind of constantly on and brighter, but you can kind of see the generators that are kind of like they have a little and the lights are flashing, flickering, and that's a good way to find them. Okay, I hear the Michael Myers music, and I always think that it's because it's Michael Myers, but I think that's the sound of this map. Okay, do I hear somebody crying? I hear somebody. Which way is she coming from? Where is she? Oh, right back there. So whenever a survivor falls, you can almost always see their auras. Oh no! Shit! No! Gosh darn it. Bitch. Oh, damn it. Just not thinking clearly today. Somebody come help me! I'm gonna die now! Somebody, please! Please! Oh, thank goodness. Fuck, man. Somebody get her off the hook. At least. Yes, my mind is up for today. Alright, let's do this killer. Okay, let's turn off. Uh-huh. Oh boy, shoot.